Awesome. So let's get started in child's pose. And just settle into your child's pose, letting your body be, limp. Just taking it easy. And breathe in through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. One more time, take a deep breath in, fill up. Open your mouth, exhale. Now start to seal your lips, creating Ujjayi Pranayama. And breathe in, downward facing dog. And take all the movements that feel really good in your body. So you can tick-tock your hips or pedal out your feet. Give your head a tiny shake yes and a tiny shake no. Whatever you need to do to get situated, to start to let go of your day and be here. Find some stillness. Breathe in through your nose. And on your exhale, walk your feet to meet your hands. Hang in ragdoll. And you can bend your knees a little or a lot. You can choose to sway side to side. Or just allow the crown of your head to elongate your spine. Letting that fall towards the earth. Take a breath in. Release your arms. Mountain. Inhale, fingertips rise towards the ceiling as you press down through your feet. Maybe you gaze up between your fingertips. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Yes, I see everyone's collarbones. High plank. Low plank, upward facing, breathe in, downward facing, breathe out. 3 big breaths. And pressing down through your hands and the ball mounds of your feet. Fill up, empty out, step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift, forward fold, mountain, forward fold, exhale, halfway, high to low plank, upward facing, downward facing. And since we're still like getting warmed up in your bodies, if you need to move your down dog, take movement if you want to. Breathe in, empty out, step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift, forward fold, mountain, fold, halfway, high to low plank, upward facing, downward facing. And it's so good to see you guys showing up on your mats. Oh, makes me long for the studio, but this is pretty great too. Inhale to your toes, bend, step or jump. Halfway, fold, mountain, forward fold, halfway lift, step or jump back, upward facing, downward facing. 3 breaths. I see some of you guys have smaller obstacles or maybe larger obstacles of the 4-legged variety. Take a breath in, empty out, step or jump. Halfway, forward fold, mountain. Forward fold, halfway, high to low plank. Upward facing, down. Breathe in, let it go. Inhale to your toes, bend, step or jump. Halfway, fold, chair. And take the chair that feels good in your body. Yeah, so whether your big toes are touching or your feet are inner hip distance apart, take a breath in, forward fold on your exhale. Halfway lift, high to low plank. Upward facing, downward facing, warrior 1 right side. And you have 5 breaths in this first warrior 1. So play with it. Maybe you bring your hands behind you and interlock your palms, opening up your shoulders. Maybe you go for a really deep 90-degree angle. Inhale, high to low plank. Upward facing, downward facing. Left side, warrior 1. Yeah, and you can do the same thing you did on your right side or take something new. Pressing down through both feet. 2 more breaths. Breathe in, high to low plank. Upward facing, downward facing. 5 breaths. And this is where you can always start to ramp it up if you want hops for handstand, but you can always stay exactly as you are. Yes, I see you going for it, Kristen and Paul. Yes, Julie. We've got Raven shaking it out. Inhale to your toes, bend your knees, step or jump. Halfway, fold, chair, fold, halfway, high to low. Upward facing, downward facing. Warrior 1 right side. Low plank on your exhale. And just follow your breath flowing through. On the left side, go for it. When you're ready, breathe in, rise up, plant your hands. Moving at your pace, following your breath. Four more breaths and down dog. Two more. Inhale to your toes, bend your knees, step or jump. Halfway, fold, chair, forward fold, halfway lift, high to low plank, upward, downward, right side warrior 1, low plank, Left side with your breath. Inhale. Low plank on your exhale. Five cleansing breaths. I see people going for it. I love it. Not letting yourself off the hook. We got one more inhale, rise to your toes. Bend your knees, exhale. Step or jump. Halfway. Fold. Chair, last sun bee. Forward fold. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing. Warrior one, right side. Low plank. Left side with your breath. Low plank on your exhale. Bring your right leg to the sky. Stack your hip, bend your knee, flip your dog. And make sure that you're pressing down through all four corners of your feet. So you're pressing down to lift up. High plank. Side plank. Your right hand down, your left arm up, I think. Take a deep breath in. High to low. Upward facing. Downward facing. Breathe in. Open your mouth, exhale. One more time, breathe in. Open your mouth, let it go. Left leg rises. Flip your dog. Yeah, and if you didn't try it on the other side, maybe you try for a full wheel, or maybe just reach your fingertips towards your electronic device. High plank. Side plank. 2 breaths. One more, breathe in. High to low. Upward facing. Downward facing. Crescent lunge, right side. Bring your hands into your heart. On your exhale, catch your left elbow outside your right knee. And you can always modify this. You can drop your back knee. You can fly your arms. If you have an arm balance, you can go for that. Breathe in, twisting on your exhale. Fill up. Deepest twist, warrior two. And like, that's the great thing about being at home. Nobody sees you but me. And you guys can try things on. Extended side angle. You can bring your right hand to the ground or to the block, to a water bottle, whatever you have. And stay in 90 degrees, keeping your knees stacked on top of your ankle. Nice adjustment, Michael. One more breath in. If you're going for birds, keep going, high to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Crescent lunge, left side. Bring your hands into your heart. On your exhale, twist. Your right elbow comes to your left knee. And what I often have to think about is pressing my front big toe mound into the earth and then lifting my back hamstring to the ceiling. I have to think about doing those two things, and that helps me maintain my balance. Breathe in, twist, warrior two. Extended side angle. And press your left knee towards the left side of your room, keeping it stacked on top of your ankle. And you're here for 2 more breaths. Just one more. High to low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing. Take a breath in. Let it go. Inhale to your toes. Bend, step or jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair. Bring your hands into your heart. On your exhale, twist left elbow to right knee. And keep your booty lower than your heart. Nice work with your twist. Breathe in. Twist deep. 2 more. Breathe in. And twist. Last one, inhale. Twist. Forward fold. Fingers to toes, forward fold. Grab your big toes with your peace finger and thumb. And pull on your big toes, drawing your elbows to opposite sides of the room. And just letting whatever might have come up for you during that vitality, the beginning of the vitality, the awakening, let that just roll off your shoulders. Bring your feet back together. Chair. Hands come into your heart. On your exhale, twist. Bring your knees in line with one another. Yes, good adjustments. I see people going for side crow, flying your arms. That's great. 2 more breaths. You got this. Breathe in. Twist. You got it, Raven. Inhale. Twist. Forward fold. Palms to toes, forward fold. Step onto your palms. Take your feet inner hip distance apart. Relax your neck. Draw your scapula towards your tailbone, so your shoulder blades. Giving your ears room. Crow. See everybody warming up, doing their warm-up crow. You're here for 2 more breaths. Fill up, step or jump back. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing, let it go. Inhale to your toes, bend, step or jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Mountain. Eagle, right side. And as you come into equanimity, make sure you find yourself a drishti point. I think by now everybody has their favorite drishti in their house, their go-to spot. Just set your eyes there. Breathe in. and release, switch sides. Eagle. And squeeze everything into your center line, squeezing your thighs into one another, squeezing your scapula towards your spine. Breathe in and release. Eagle, right side. You're only here for 3 breaths, so just go for it. Let go of thinking about doing eagle and just do eagle. And how it shows up, switch sides. I say this often, but it bears repeating. No 2 days are the same. So sometimes your balance is awesome and sometimes you're a little more wiggly. And release. Standing leg raise, right side. Grab your right knee, right big toe. And open up. And make sure if you're grabbing your knee, flex your right toes towards your ceiling. Come back to center, airplane. Kick your hair all the way to the back of your space. Squeezing your shoulder blades together, lifting your chest up like you're doing up dog. Half moon. And bring your hand to the ground, to the block. Nice, I see people going for the binds. I see people floating their arms, that's awesome. One more breath in, forward fold. Mountain, breathe in. Standing leg raise, left side. Let go of everything you just did on the right and go for it on the left and see what happens. Come back to center. Airplane. Yeah, you guys are creating each pose new every single time you do it. Half moon. See what you can create today. I've been trying to create some of my own home sewn masks. Some days are better than others, just like balance. Forward fold. My sewing skills are not what I thought they might have been. Mountain, rise up. Dancer on the right side. And this is where if you have somebody in the house, you can use that. You can use a wall, or you can just go for it. See what's possible for you. Strong, powerful you. Switch sides. Dancer. Bring your hips in line with one another. Nice, Savannah. And release. Dancer, one more time. Two breaths. Breathe in. Switch. Dancer. Last inhale and release. Tree. Tree on the right side. And then don't hesitate, grow your branches, take it wherever you want it to go. Two more breaths. And release. Switch sides. And think of this as a completely new tree, a tree you've never done. What could be possible? And release. Inhale to mountain. Fold forward. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing. Triangle right side. See everybody getting situated. Reach the crown of your head towards the top of your mat. Come back up to standing. Side facing wide leg forward fold. We'll be here twice. So if you want to go upside down, you can go upside down now or go upside down the second time. It's totally up to you. Two more breaths here for those of you inverted. Last one. Come back up to standing. Turn your left toes towards the back of your mat. Triangle. And press your right hip towards the left side of your mat. Nice adjustments. Two more breaths. Last one. Come back up to standing. Side facing wide leg forward folds. If you want an arm balance, you can do that here. If you want to go upside down again, I'm sorry. Or if you want an arm bind, shoulder rinse. Three breaths. Shift your weight into your toes. Yes. Last breath in. Come back up to standing. Pyramid. Your right toes should point towards the top of your mat and your left foot steps up and out. Fold forward, taking whatever arm variation you want. And reach your forehead towards your big toe. Twisting triangle. Your left hand down, your right hand up. And press your left hip towards the back of your mat. Breathe in. Forward fold. Bring your back foot to meet your front foot. Right foot, mountain, I'm sorry. Right foot steps back. Pyramid. Relax your neck if you can. twisting triangle. And see your thumb with your eye. Breathe in, high plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Locust, here we go, rise up. Yes. Kick your heels towards your ceiling and lift your crown towards your ceiling and then come down. Take a breath in, let it go, rise up. Locust number 2. Squeeze in, rise up, and come down. Floor bow. Reach back, grab your ankles, kick and rise. Yes, squeeze your inner thighs towards the center of your mat. Take one more breath in and then come down. Bring your knees to touch and gently windshield wiper side to side. And then flip around onto your booty for bridge or wheel. Here we go. We're going to do one bridge first. So here we go. Rise up. And you're just lifting your hips off the ground. Loosening up the front part of your body. Getting you ready for the next big push. One more breath in and come down. All right, here we go. You got it. Rise up, wheel number 1. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Fill up. Empty, rise up, wheel. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Calm down. Fill up, exhale, rise up, wheel. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Calm down. Shake it off, shake it off. You got this. Breathe in, breathe out, rise up. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Calm down. Breath in, exhale. Up we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Calm down. All right, all the virtual high fives in the world, here they come. They're coming to you right now. You got this. And rise up. Last one for 5. You got it. 4. Yes, you can. 2, 1. Calm down. Supta Konasana. Bring your feet to touch. Let your knees fall out wide. One hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. And it's usually at this point in class that I'm so grateful that my brain was smarter than my laziness to show up on my mat. Yeah, sometimes you have to tell that part of your head that is like, yeah, I'll do it later, to just, you're not welcome here. I need you to go. And just do what you know is best for you. Happy baby. And make this happy baby your happy baby. So if you straighten your legs or you just do dead bug, whatever feels good for you. All right, so shoot your heels to the ceiling. Drop your right foot down 45 degrees. Bring your hands behind your head. You're going to do tiny pulses with your upper body for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch your legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yogi bicycles. We're going to go to 30. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. You got this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. High boat. One little high boat. One little low boat. One more high boat. Your last low boat. And relax. Give yourself a huge hug. Yeah. Take about 10 or 12 of those for yourself every day, because you're amazing. Make your way into downward facing dog. You can choose to go through vinyasa, or you can just rock and roll, flip around. Half pigeon right side. So I have to tell you, yesterday was a hard day for me. Like, I don't know if anybody else thought yesterday was hard, but just the weather and like not being with my family, I was real grumpy. And so I was listening to this Brene Brown podcast, and she's like, you have to name your feelings or else they never go away. And so I was like, okay, well, I feel mad, I feel sad, feel lonely. And so like after I did that, it's like, okay, so that's how I feel right now. Let's see what tomorrow brings. And so when I woke up today, I didn't feel those things. But I knew that if I let myself just sit in that, I might have felt that way today. Downward facing dog. Switch legs. And I'm sure that the weather had a lot to do with it, because yesterday was just gross. But I also appreciated it to let me see that like every day I don't feel like that. Every day is something new. Every day is something better. And the next day is better than the last. And so like today I actually had like birds at the feeder. I was able to go for a walk. I found a park that wasn't locked. I'm not telling the governor because then he might close it. But today was a much better day. And I give myself credit for, you know, having a bad day yesterday and making today a better one. And so maybe yesterday was a great day for you, but if you have a bad day coming up, you know, maybe say those things out loud that are bothering you and how you feel, and know that it's okay. Because there are no rules in quarantine. It's like Vegas. Nobody knows what day it is, what year. what the appropriate dress is. Downward facing dog. Once you've moved everything around, bring your feet through your hands to sit on your bottom. Double pigeon. You can stack your right ankle directly on top of your left knee, or let your right foot hang off a little bit. And if that doesn't work for you, you can straighten your bottom leg and just cross it over like a T. Take 5 full breaths. Switch legs. Five big breaths. Let both legs come out long. And then bring your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Seated single leg extension. Reach your fingertips towards the ceiling, get your spine very long, and then reach your chin towards your big toe. And if you want to take any variations where you reach I think it's your left arm to the sky, or reach your left arm for your big toe. Switch your legs. Fold forward as you're ready. Three more breaths. Seated forward fold. Let both legs come out long and just fold forward. Again, reaching your chin towards your big toes. If you can't reach your feet, you can always bend your legs or use a strap or a towel. Reverse tabletop. Fish. You can take supported or traditional, whichever you feel your body needs today. Fish. I love that I'm picking up on everyone's individual sign language. It's amazing. Inversion of your choice. So if you want to put your legs up by your wall, you can do waterfall. You can do headstand, handstand, shoulder stand, whatever you got. Go for it. If you're in shoulder stand, you can go to plow. Plow can go to deaf yogi. And roll out long on your mat. Supine twist. Starting to supine twist. Yep, just let your leg fall. Switch sides. This time it's your left knee into your body, I think. And letting it fall. Maybe it's your right. I don't know those on a good day. Just starting to return to your natural pattern of breath. Come back to center. You can bring your knees in for one more great big hug. Shavasana. Your arms and legs can melt into the earth. Your hips and chest are cradled by your mat. Unclench your jaw. Let your tongue fall from the roof of your mouth. And know that there is nothing you need to change and absolutely nothing for you to fix, because you are whole and complete exactly as you are. start to awaken your fingers and toes. Bring more movement into your arms and legs. As you're ready, take a big good morning stretch. Roll over onto the right side of your body. Use your right arm as a pillow and tuck your knees in tight. Make your way to a comfortable seated position facing your electronic device. I'm going to unmute everybody for a second, if I can figure out how to do that. Or why don't you guys just unmute yourselves? How about that? Sweep your arms up, inhale. Exhale them into your heart.
That actually.
Let's end with the sound of home. Thank you for showing up for you. Thank you for showing up for this community. Together we bow and say, no. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I'm sorry for my tardiness.